Hey everybody, so it's the middle of the night and I'm having one of my middle of the night thoughts. So I want to share it. And this thought is about making moves for your children. Move into a different area, move into a different city, move into a different state, move into a different country. But just making moves for the sake of your children. And so what made me think about this is I woke up from a dream that relates to this. And so I'm laying here and I'm thinking about how my mother made a move for me and my brother when we were younger. My parents were going through a divorce, and my mom moved out from with my dad, and we moved to like the roughest part of the west side of Chicago, which is like on Harrison and Sacramento. No, I'm sorry, Polk and Sacramento. And so I think I was in like 5th grade, and I forgot what grade my brother was in. But anyway, so we moved to the city. Well, we were already living in the city, but where we were staying at was not bad like it was on Polk and Sacramento. And so I remember one day, me and my brother, we were walking to get something to eat. My mom was at work. And it was this restaurant, maybe some blocks down from where we stayed, which was on Harrison and Sacramento. So we were walking. We went to go get some wings and a soda or whatever. So on our way back walking home, these guys, some young boys, walked up behind us and they snatched our food. And so we standing there, we looking like, this is crazy. And so it's funny now. It wasn't funny then, but so we got these sodas in our hand. And so after they snatched the chicken, the boy said, he said, "What's wrong with y'all?" He walked up to us. He said, "What's wrong with y'all?" And we were like, "Shoot, they just snatched our food." He said, "Oh, they did?" And he snatched our soda. It's like I said, it was funny now, but that was crazy then. So we standing there like, okay, what are we gonna do? So my uncle, he was at the church around the corner, and so we went. I don't know if he was preaching at the time. I don't know, but we went around the corner. We let him know because we needed something to eat. My mom was at work, and she had left us some money, so he bought us some food. But anyway, so we get back home. We tell our mother what happened. And I think that was the last straw for us because we were already dealing with other things that was going on in that part of the city, in that area. And so I think that was the last straw for my mom. And so she moved us to Oak Park. Now, in Oak Park, I had never heard of Oak Park. We went to Oak Park and my eyes were enlightened to a new way of living, a new life. I remember the first day I walked into school. As a matter of fact, I remember now I was in 6th grade because we walked into Whittier. I attended Whittier. And I walked in the classroom and I had never seen so many white kids in the classroom. And I remember it startled me. So I looked in the classroom and then I jumped back. And my mom was like, "What's wrong?" And I didn't say anything. It's just I was so surprised because I had never been exposed to seeing so many, white kids because I'm, from the city. I'm from the city. So all I seen was black kids. So, but as time went on, life progressed. Things got really good for us. I'm sharing this to say that was like the best move that my mom could have ever made for me and my brother, and I could speak for myself now, but that was the best move my mom could have ever made for me, moving us from the city to Oak Park, and there are some people out there that this may be a choice that you may have to make as well to better your children's life. Sometimes we don't like change, but change is for the better, because it's not only for that moment, but it's for up the road experiences. Because had my mom not moved us from the city, I don't know what our lives would have turned out like if we continued living in that area at the time. Now, we've always come from a good family, and everything, but sometimes it's not the good family you come from, but it's the environment that you're around. It's the people that you associate yourself with. And so, I just wanted to share this, that don't be afraid to step out and make changes in your life that's going to better you and your family, especially for your children's sake, because we're looking at a lot of things that's going on in the earth right now with our youth. Now, some people, they just can't make the move. Some people just can't financially make the move, and so they have to stay in the environments they are in. But if it's possible for you to make those changes to make life better for your children, I say step out on faith and go for it. Go for it. Because when my mom making that move when we were younger, years later, once I had my own children, I was able to make that move myself for a couple years when me and my children moved to California. Or even before that, I made a move to a suburban part of Illinois for my children's sake, because of a better school system. That's just that's just moves that we should make for our children, for our family. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. But, step out on faith, trust what you're feeling inside, and just go for it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. God is on your side, and trust that God is on your side. And I say just go for it, because you never know what it's going to do for your children. That experience is going to do for your children as they get older. What they're going to become, because you've put them in a better environment, because you've exposed them to a better way of living. You don't know the person that they're going to become because of that one move that you decided to make. I love you guys, and be blessed. And that's it.